Okay, here we are. Back in the saddle again. Back in, well, driving on Eastern Express again. Just wanted to go from Murmansk down to St. Petersburg to see what it looked like. I may go elsewhere after, but we'll do this for now. Here goes that. And there we go with that. With that. I can't remember if this is where I stopped last time or not. I think that's what I did. I think it just stopped dead. So this is one of the features of Eastern Express and driving in Russia is long expanses of road and trucks just parked off the side of the road in the dirt. They just seem to pull off. Sometimes like that, two trucks, drivers talking. I can flash my light there too. Oh. There's a big convoy going today for Truckers MP. I did one of those. I waited half an hour, over half an hour, to leave the marshalling point. I think what they should do, rather than go from A to B, have one group going from A to B, another group from B to C, and another group from C to A. And I'm not sure how you divide people up. You know, maybe alphabetical or something by username. Although VTCs may all want to start from the same place, so maybe just leave it at that. Although it's like running 3 convoys. So logistically it's 3 times, even 2 convoys would be good. Two convoys, you could have them going from A to B, another to B to A, and I guess the same route. Everybody passes everybody on the big superhighway, or everybody passes everybody on a highway like this, but don't know. Well, I think I need to adjust my camera here. I'm looking and I seem to have sunk. I don't know how I sunk. That better? Go better. I've changed my screen if you haven't followed me in a while. Oh, we're heading through the Russian countryside. I wonder if it'd be better with I wonder if the Grimes has an early autumn that works in this map. The Grimes weather mods, are they... Maybe they're only ATS. which reminds me I should be let's go 85. I need to get back to my Midwest expansion explorations. There's a lot more roads on the map now, which is nice. So what do we got? We've got 13 hours to go. Which, in this game, it's a 10-to-1 ratio, so that's 1.3 hours IRL. So I did a bit of chores today, picked up all the newspapers, papers, cardboard boxes that had to be squished and everything, smushed everything, and had 2 bags of those down to the bin in the basement, and then another bag full of cans and bottles and stuff, so that's good. A couple hours working on my podcast would be good today. And it seems to sort of, yesterday was another gorgeous day. I mean, it was 16, feels like 18 or 19. And it was another one of those days just to sit outside and enjoy, which I did. Yeah, see, rain today. Light rain showers. Rainy, rainy, rainy all day. Sunday. Monday. Monday's gonna be cool. Monday's a holiday. It's Thanksgiving. Wednesday's gonna rain all day. Okay, so Wednesday will be a day for the train to break down and everybody to get really pissed off. It was opened. First heavy week on our light rail transit was last week. And of the 5 days, one day, Friday, was a light day because day before Thanksgiving weekend and a PD day for teachers and schools, so pretty light usage. So, but out of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 of those days, so 3 out of 4 of those days, the train was delayed for between an hour and an hour and a half in rush hour. Hordes of people. Videos of people walking for like 30-40 minutes down the pathway, pedestrian pathway to work downtown. Luckily it was a nice day, but the university students that were late for midterm exams, the city saying, oh well, people are going to have to learn to add extra time. Some woman saying, yeah, I've just moved my whole schedule up an extra half hour just in case. Yeah, well, and it's good that you can do that. Some people are trying to juggle jobs and family, friends, and don't have that buffer, so. Oh. Yeah, it's 50. Now you show me that it's 50. I'm pretty sure it didn't show as 50 until I got my ticket. But on the other hand, I was daydreaming. Nice big plane coming in there. Pretty sure that was an airplane going overhead. Like, there he is there. Like a water bomber. Shaped like a water bomber. But a little too high for a water bomber. Be picking up water. I didn't have to slow that much, but I wasn't sure what that guy was doing. Yeah. 30 is good. What am I due here? I'm due here at expected Wednesday afternoon. It's now Monday afternoon, and I've got 12 hours to go, so I can afford to change the clock once it gets darker. Yeah. Take my shoe off. I like driving with a bare foot. Wrap my prehensile toes around the pedals. Well, I should do a I'll do a welcome for people so they can see a welcome. And I'll also do a weather. And it is light intensity shower rain. Shower rain. Some days we have light intensity shower snow. Is this? Do you seem we have just have too many adjectives there? Like we're getting paid by the adjective. So people know we're gonna be pulling out here. It helps if you're in gear, which I wasn't. Humidity is 58%. That's interesting, because it's raining. Not sure how it could... Well, I guess it could be. I've been out in the rain when it felt muggy. I suppose they could add Russian open space on. I wonder if Russian open space has been modified, or Rust map. And I wonder when the beta becomes available for 1.36. The fun change, well, one change for 1.36 is they are focusing on DX11 and no longer will support DX9, which is going to screw up some maps. I'm going to assume I'm going to be on off either off the beta or on the beta or on, you know, on the regular game. Might do that. I might just, you know, no, for something completely different. Supposedly you can see your drivers wandering around on the map somehow. And other tweaks and fixes, I guess. The challenge is to get everything going. Because the maps will likely need to be upgraded. But depending what changes they make, sometimes your trucks and weather and, you know, all those other little niceties that you've added as mods, they need to be upgraded too, which is a pain. If they're workshop mods, they usually get upgraded pretty nicely. But it's a question of doing a good save and then upgrade. You can upgrade, leave everything in, and cross your fingers, and then start taking things out gradually. Thing is, if the game crashes, it's hard to take things out gradually. So you're better to sell all the trailers, sell all your trucks. Yeah, it's a real pain. Mute. Good. I did get the mute. Okay. Rather than coughing all over everybody. Okay, so cruise control at 85. Enjoying my coffee. Speed change? Scanning plant. Cool. Oh, that looks interesting. Nice little village. Should have beeped before I got there, eh? Now I just woke him up. Look in the mirror, see somebody. Yes, I was pretty sure this was going to be slow down. It's 6:44 p.m. though. They're working late in the evening. Overtime. Yeah, old cruise control kicking in there. I thought that was something on the road. It was a shadow. It was something on the road. It was a shadow on the road. They're usually fairly transparent. So see, 7:19. It's getting late, and it's the ye old land of midnight sun pretty well. 11 hours of driving, 11 hours to go, and it's 7:22. It's maybe 9 by the time it gets too dark, so. So we've got Commander Root and Host Me Raffle. My faithful bots following me, viewing me. That's okay. So nice. I wonder what I'll once I get to St. Petersburg. What should we do, Gramps? What should we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? I don't know. Throw him in a longboat till he's sober? Hmm. Lots of nice little places here. I wonder if they just took the rust mat people. Oops. And also could go, you know, could wander around here. We haven't explored this. We could take a trip on the wild side. Just keep wandering this map. Lots to see here on this side too. Huh. Maybe that's what we'll do. When we get to St. Petersburg, we'll wander down this part of the map. Maybe I'll see if there's a weather mod. Well, why don't I just look now? Excuse me, bot, but I gotta look now and see if there's a weather mod for workshop. Well, let's just type in Grimes first. No birds. Somebody's done a mod. No birds. Oh, seasonal add-on. Seasonal. See anybody doing? Let's do a search on weather. Not weather, but weather. Fall environment spelled F-A-E-L. Winter sound add-on. Winter. Oh, Scratchy's preferred winter. Well, that's interesting. Physics tree not for 1.35. Spring. Oh, the Eddie Yance physics tweak. Oh, there's a winter physics tweak too. Let me look at Scratchy's preferred winter physics. Oh, it's physics. Adding support for a bunch of other trucks. Track stability 0.5, suspension 0.9, trailer 0.6. Adjustment steering, brakes, cabin, suspension, clutch, and chassis. Not sure if I really want that. This fall environment changed FAEL. New trees, grass, and environment. One point 3.0. Oh. Ah. Still works fine with 1.35. Somebody's saying, does this work with a realistic graphics mod? Yeah. As long as they're both up to date. They're freaking graphics mods, so of course they would work together. I would have thought the opposite, really. They're freaking graphics mods, then they would clash with each other, but so maybe I'll go back to ATS. I've got a autumn mod there, and explore more of the. lot more of the Midwest expansion. I'll have to have lunch too. Lunch, shower, and do some chores. Like some writing stuff. Well, lunch, shower, writing stuff, and then go to my local and have some drinks.
Прямо.
We got a happy hours at my local. $5 draft shots. Well, bar wheel, draft, bar wheel, and wine. Used to be 3 to 7, is now 3 to 6. I suspect because he's... I suspect because he wants to change it to a supper place. So it's good to have people coming in, having a bunch of drinks, having a good time, but you want to transition to people ordering food. So... Three, two, one. Blast off. Let's assume we're gonna get a train. I have the longer train mod. I really want to get a train. Mod 40? It was 30 and I already slowed down. Okay, how do you like this then? There's a cop behind me. How about this? Do you like this? How about 1 mile an hour, kilometer an hour? Do you like that? I'm not even seeing the white ones. I'm wondering if this is even working. Yeah, I know. Well, let's wait a bit here. Well, there's no let's, just me, but I'm gonna wait here for what? Well, it's 10. Time is 8:23. Let's wait till 8:30. Yeah, I guess we're not going to see anything, because... seem to be a dead crossing. because they usually have white flashing until they have red flashing. Am I speeding still? Oh, for God's sakes. It was still 30 and I was just speeding up. I was too busy wanting to show people in front of my truck. Nice, eh? Luckily, the speeding counts for nothing. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna get a truck. I was gonna get a... Oh, gotta make my garage bigger. Yeah, make my garage bigger and get another driver. Yeah. Get my garage bigger, and maybe buy a truck in St. Petersburg. But buy a garage in St. Petersburg. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Another 50. I suppose I could turn that off. Ooh, it's 1 o'clock. There we go. Fix that. There we go. Okay, and it should change once we got past that curvy bit. Yeah, here's a cancel sign. Weird, eh? It's like rain up ahead. Or snow, I don't know. It also is 9:14 p.m. And well, the sun's thinking of setting. Ah, here we go. Now we're gonna see if we have long trains. Well, we know I've seen a few, but I want to see how many. Unless it's a passenger. Nope, it's a regular one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's disturbingly short. Well, I gotta wait for another one. So, you know, this is an active crossing. There, I'm giving it no gas. People behind me are saying, are you going through? Yes, I am. That's what 500 RPM. Pretty well the idle point. Oh, passenger. They're fixed. Oh well. You know, the ATS next. Just to explore Jace Meister's mods. And next meaning, I guess now, pretty well. Said I was going to drive. Well, I've been driving for a while. Yeah, I like to drive for an hour anyway, so let's go till... No, it's 104. Let's go to 130. I'm gonna make a coffee, actually. So we'll do the be right back.
Okay, I'm back now. Back in the saddle again. ETS2. Got the sound on. Got my coffee. Twitch stream looks good. Okay, let's put that over there so we can watch it. Oh, there's a headline. Turkey, the president of Turkey has done what nobody else could do. He's managed to unite all the other Middle East rivals. Everybody is pissed off against Turkey. Especially since he attacked the U.S. forces, but apparently by mistake. Or maybe he's just thick as a brick, as Jethro Tull would say. In Aqualung, I believe, was the album. Well, that's better. Had a bio break, made some coffee, did some poking around online. I'll be able to do my cover art pretty easily. For my blog. Yeah, let's get gas. Why not? And we're only down... probably down just under a third of a tank. That's deceptive, that little gauge up there. Look here. We are at... yeah, so... but that's okay. Gas up anyway. Because it's cheap. There we go. 300 euros. Somebody over there trying to hit me. It's okay. Of course, we put a sign right there so we can't see what's happening. Just to be annoying. So, yes, I've discovered I can use 3D Paint on Windows to resize whatever image I want to be my cover art and to put text on it. Mike reads. I'll have to look at some other blogs to see what size their cover art is. Text. I just wandered over there. I didn't really signal, did I?
Прямо.
I'll do Riema. Whole thing. Oh, let's get over here. Why don't I do this? There we go. There we go. That's my commands. So the best, we've got election coming up here, a federal election coming up, and that's why they stopped toll road thing. The leaders have been pretty well locked between 36%, but pretty well neck and neck, sliding up, down together on that. I think one of the reasons is the incumbent Liberal and the Conservatives want to get back in. They've been out a term after being in for several and having a unpopular but powerful and effective leader, and now they've got a unpopular and wussy leader. So not much to track. The Liberals have a lot of scandals and have promised some things that they never delivered on, so all to say, neither of them has really presented much of a reason to vote for them. We're Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and it means now that the third party and fourth party are starting to rise up. So what will happen is in our system anyways, and I'd forgotten about this, whoever gets the most votes, basically it's not the most votes, whoever elects the most ridings gets the most people voted in. If it's a majority, more than half of the number of votes of seats available, then you've got a clear majority, and you go to the Governor General and you say you'd like to form a government, and the Governor General says yes and puts the rubber stamp on it on behalf of the Queen. If you have less than half, but have more than the other guy, you don't necessarily get to be asked to form a minority government. If you're the incumbent and you had slightly less than the other guy, you still get asked by the Governor General, okay, so you got less than half support. Can you still run a government? And in this case, I think even if the Liberals get less than half, they'll be able to say yes. These other two minor parties, NDP and Greens, have both said that they will support us. So adding in their seats, I'll have enough. It means they'll have to compromise on everything, but actually means that we'll get stuff done. Good stuff. Because the NDP and Greens want climate change to be addressed. Really addressed. Pharmacare. They want socialist stuff as opposed to capitalist. Which is good, because capitalist has screwed us over. That's my political bit for the day. In other news, yes, I'll be working on my podcast later today. I want to start reading my stories. I've got 150 or 60 or so flash fiction, 1,000 words or fewer stories. I'm going to read those, 1 or 2 a week. So but there's lots of techie stuff to do. The logistics behind, I love these gas things, eh? Just a truck. So are we close to St. Petersburg? Where are we here? We're on the eastern expansion, and we are, well, sort of close to St. Petersburg. I think that's as far as we can. We need to find a zoom for this map, because
We were up here at Murmansk, but the last trip we had, we ended up here in Białystok, Poland, and we were on the other end of Russia, down looking across the waters at Japan, at Vladivostok. So let's see where life goes now. This is a standalone map at a 10:1 scale as opposed to the SCS ETS map and ATS, which are 20:1. And I've turned off traffic violations, so I'm not going to get tickets because they're, every time I turn around on this map, they're slowing me down to 50. And I have no idea why. Couple of curves, oh well. Oh, a bridge, oh well. No. Should just pull out and pass all these guys, eh? But we may have a change of heart. Change of speed limit. I think I see I think I see the, oops, we can turn that off. I think I see the appropriate sign up there. Right way up there, that white one. Got a zoom key. If not, well, so sad, too bad. Ooh, I think it's just going to be a signal sign saying that the road curves. I'm not quite aware of that. And another curve. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever that town was. Yeah, maybe I'll get a garage and get a driver. What's this job gonna pay me? Oh, 500,000. So yeah, I can afford to get a job and a driver and a truck. I'll get him a, maybe I'll get him a nice Volvo Globetrotter or something, and then I can drive it. I don't think there's used trucks in this. The standalone Hungary map done by Frank years ago has been nudged and duct taped and helped along to keep it compatible, and someone recently did an update of it of sorts. They did things like they added used trucks because the game, the standalone has, Hungary map has a very low economy mode. Harsh economy, whatever the term for it is. You don't start off with a lot of money and you don't make a lot of money per trip. And I think it's a 1 in 15 scale. No. No, maybe it's 1 in... I forget now. 1 in 10, 1 in 5. It's fantastically detailed, only does a portion of Hungary for the whole game, for the whole map. But since there's not, the trips take a long time relative to how much money you make because of the scale, so you don't make a lot of money. Drive for several hours, yeah, big deal. So they have used trucks, which is nice. You can spend 80,000 on a truck instead of 120.
Well, it's a 10 to 1 scale, so 0.7 or 7 hours means, pretty sure, 0.7 of an hour, which is 40 minutes. But got fresh coffee. Had some cereal. Oh, I need to get out and get more groceries. Because nothing worse than pouring out the cereal first into a bowl and then starting to pour the milk and realizing that I've got half as much milk as I need. So, as opposed to swimming in milk, my cereal was dampened. Okay, so it's finally getting dark, and it's 12:15 in the morning. Right? Where's the sun? Over there. Actually, that's the sun over there in the east. That's the sun coming up. It somehow skittered around when we weren't looking. Kept waiting for the sun to set, and it was more to my right, I think. Actually, no, it should have gone the other way. Well, I gotta think about that. No, it should be to the north of you. If it's gonna be the land of the midnight sun, and it's never really setting. No. Because if you were farther south, it would be hidden by the horizon. So as you move farther north, it does not get hidden by the horizon anymore. Ergo. Okay, I'll solve that problem. Although more light would be nice. Still. Oh, over there. Oh, it's over there. We need to find a more open part of the wood to see where the hell is the sunrise. Let me look in St. Petersburg. Once I get there, will there be any garages? There. Okay. And any dealers, perhaps? see any truck dealer. I don't see any question marks. It's peculiar. You think there'd be car dealers somewhere in St. Petersburg. There. That'll be a car dealer. And it's right next to where I'm going to be at. Okay. Or it might be a recruiting place. Well, actually, I'll find out when I drive by it, won't I? Let's see. So we come off here. No, we're probably easier just to get there. We'll see what happens when we get there.
Цель обозначена.
Oh, there's a little town. Priazha. Be nice if I could announce these in, get him to announce the towns in Russian. That'd be kind of cool. We need to find out how they're pronounced. Be nice to have Optimus Prime telling me Priazha. Oh, that's how you say it. As it is, we may not even discover it. We may have to go off-road to discover it. Cows. Ah, many cows. Oh, never discovered it. Okay. And, well, the sun still seems to be coming up behind me, but it's not doing much, is it? Love the sound of that engine. Thugga, 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 thugga.
Sorry, I'm just chuckling thinking about there were some girls at the pub last night. Young women, not girls, young women. Well, maybe all 20. Buddies, obviously buddies. Well, like they're kind of like the. Maybe some of them were even sisters. I don't know. There's 4 of them, and they were, well, I don't know. They were all black, but different shapes and sizes. But they seemed like the kind of people you meet up with that they've been friends since grade 4 or something. And they'd already had a bunch of drinks before they got to our pub. The pub. And they were joking around, and well, I was a writer, so that was cool. So they let me photobomb one of their pictures, and it was funny. And then at one point they had to do shots. They had martinis, then they had to do shots. So I got in on the shots. As did Dylan, guy from Bahamas, that shows up there with hair like Don King, and yeah, me. So the six Burt Reynolds, which is butterscotch ripple and bourbon. I guess the butter ripple is Burt. And maybe because he did those movies where he was driving a truck, running moonshine. Maybe that's the bourbon. It was good. It cut the sweetness of the butter ripple. See, here we are, another 50 zone, and still waiting for the sun to come up. It's gonna be a while. We're not gonna get there. We're gonna get there at 7 in the morning. I'm pretty sure the sun will be up by then, but pretty soon I'm gonna get impatient and pass this bus. Like now. The nice thing about nighttime is the right time, because you can't see any lights. Or sorry, you can see lights. Oh, speed limit is 90 now, so I could have waited, but what do we set at? I always go by 980. Let me guess. 50 again. I'm not sure how keen I am on this map with all these 50 zones. It's a nice map, but it gets to be a little much. Seems to take a while to accelerate.
Well, I mean, it's not a huge engine, so... The beeps on my phone? What's this? Just happened on my phone. Oh, downloaded one of the pre-release copies of 200 last stream of Hamburg to transfer. One from Memphis, two from Jackson, one from Clarksville, Cooks. That sounds interesting. Well, I can see us going 40 here, so... Yep. Because everybody else is. It's somewhat curvy, but now... It's like, no, there's a truck right there. And a car. Yes, I know it says no passing. But I've turned off the traffic violations. I like this map. However, it's just too maddening to, every time I turn around, be the hell down. Well, 30 through construction and 40 on little curves like that, but an awful lot of 50s when it'd be like this. The road would be like this. Be like, why are we going to need 50? Oh yeah, and that's true. Every time there's one of these overhead things, it's a scanner for toll. Olonets. Olonets. Appears to be the town of Olonets.
Через 300 метров поверните налево.
I will need to know that. Right here?
Поверните налево.
Okay. I got it. As long as these guys got it. Okay, going wide here because this is not a self-steering trailer. Good. Good, we were good there. Oh, everybody at the market at 3 in the morning? Jeez, get a life, guys. Yeah, we never did discover that town. Interesting. Wonder why. Am I being punished for having turned off traffic? I don't know. Does it seem to be getting darker? A bit, but I'd be ashamed to. We're gonna have... No, I don't think we're gonna have any trains here because I don't see even the white flashing, so... Dead crossing. Well, it's a pretty quiet drive. There's actually convoys. There's a convoy going. Right now run by Truckers MP. But just too many people on those. Like I said, I've done them before, but you just end up... Took me over half an hour, maybe 40 minutes to get out of the starting point. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 90. Oh, yeah, we got the traffic turned off, so... Oh. They're trying to get that guy to walk? He looked like he was drunk. A cute move. Ah. There we go. We stopped. Oh, the bridge. That river. Traffic and trains. Not seeing any trains, but still. We appear to go under that bridge now. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. I wondered, how curvy do we have to be? Oh, that's what we're doing. Wonder why. Hey, you gonna tell me what to do here?
Прямо. А затем поверните направо.
A little late there, buddy. Okay, so that's the same bridge I went over. Not special. Now we'll go under. And along the river to wherever we're going. Oh. That looks like another decision point up here. Or Are we supposed to... No, I think we're supposed to stay in this lane and trust in the force. Yep. Well, maybe now we can get over, but... Got our narrow here? We got our narrow here. Thinking that the sun is... Oh, can't see it now. But it looked like it was above the horizon a bit. And it maybe is getting a little brighter. 4. Let's see what it's like at 4:30. Well, yeah, well, the lights went off around the gas station, so the game must think it's getting brighter. Even though it's not. Okay, it is. Ooh, it looks like rain. Definitely is. Definitely does. So any... any brightness we had happening is... Nope, the day's not getting brighter yet. I mean, it's bright-ish in the rearview mirror behind me, but suddenly saw these lights. Oh, because people are slowing down for the toll. And the town, I guess. Oh, we discovered a town. That's a nice change. So we're going to be there soon. Well, 20 minutes. No. Jeez. Turned right in front of me. We damaged everything. Okay, let's cheat here. Let's go back in time. And not run the light. Okay, try this again.
Цель обозначена.
we getting to? We're getting to... Yeah, to Pasha. Okay. Couldn't see where I was. There we are.
Прямо.
Why have we stopped here? What are we waiting for? You're stopped because it's a yield? Oh. That's weird. I can probably go here and not get a ticket. Yeah, see, I did not get a ticket. Okay. Jeez, look at the freaking traffic. I got the traffic set to 2 instead of 1.2, which is what the game loaded. And the normal default is 1, between 0 and 1.
Прямо.
Oh, could have got repaired there for cheaply. But we're good. Yeah, we're going to drop off, and then we're going to see on the map if that is a, right near our drop-off is a question mark thing. Maybe a dealer. Because I'm not sure what we have so far for truck dealers. Oh. No, we have Scania and MAN. Mod dealer? Who's the mod dealer? Volvos? Oh, buses. That's interesting. There's a Mercedes-Benz with no front on it. There's a bus. And... Huh, are these... No, they're not used, are they? No, they're just there. I wonder why they're there. My fleet configurations, that's... Stock offers. So Scania, and this guy gives us, well, I think the only thing we had was a Scania dealer, and it was in the middle of the map. Yeah, there. Oh, maybe that's a Omsk. He'll sell you anything. Okay. That guy's a Scania, so I can... Okay, I don't really need to, but I'll look anyways, and I'll buy a garage in this town. Sorry, thank you for putting up with my rambling and babbling there, but what I'm going to do when I get to St. Petersburg is I'll buy a garage there. I'll see what that dealer is there. If it is a dealer, I think it is. And I'll buy a truck and get a driver, I guess. Actually, I'll buy a truck, get a driver, and leave the game running while I go have a shower. Then the driver gets to drive around and make some money for me. I don't think this money mod, this make money mod, is doing anything other than it gave me immediately gave me access to $400,000 bank loan. So that's good. We'll see. We'll see when we stop this job. There's a possibility when I deliver this job, it's going to give me, I think, 3 million euros, but well, there's a possibility a meteor will hit my house, too, so. Pretty well 50-50 between the two. No, sorry, I was thinking of odds, and I got my son a Lotto 649 for his birthday. And I said if he wins, then he has to buy me a case of beer. But I'm not sure what he'd do if he won whatever it is, 1.2 million or whatever. He could buy a house downtown and rent me an apartment in it. I think they'd buy a house. They'd probably buy a house out where they are. I mean, the houses are... Well, I think I sold mine for 250,000. Maybe paid 135. So it might cost, they could spend 500,000 on a house out there.
Прямо.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I've turned off the traffic, so I don't get red lights anymore. If I got $1 million, I don't know. I'd give, I guess I'd give some to my sister.
Прямо.
Son of my sister Louise, and she'd give it to her kids, probably. Son of my sister Pat. Son to my kids. And I don't think I'd buy a house. I think I'd just rent a nicer apartment here. You know, I like the area. I don't think I'd change my lifestyle much. Maybe I'd hire a personal trainer to try to get me back into shape. And I'm not sure how that works without somebody nagging you and pestering you. I was thinking what I would do with a bag of money. And I'd go on some trips. Probably cruises. And I don't know whether I'd go with my girlfriend or not, because she's really she's limited in mobility, and basically limited in how long a day she can spend and how much she can do in a day from her concussion that she got years ago. So you go on vacation, you're sort of, up at the crack of dawn and want to do tons of stuff all day, every day, because you paid all this money to get to Ireland or Greece or Russia or, don't know. Where would I go? I go to Ireland, I guess. The Irish part of Ireland. Not the English part of Ireland. I'd hire a development editor to work on my stories. Yeah, I'd hired a good development editor to go through my stories and assess them all, see which ones look like a good story, which ones would be a marketable story, and how much work each one needs. So I suppose I could do that now.
I guess the development editor could cost me, I don't know, $50 an hour. And if I've got 5 stories, I might take them, I don't know, 10 hours to look at each story, which is 50 hours. So 50 times 50 is $2,500. But, you know, doable. As opposed to, you know, a trip to Ireland or something, or, you know. Are we getting there? I think we're getting there. Let me look at the map here. Yes, we are. We're actually getting somewhere. As in St. Petersburg, so that'll be nice, because I've been thinking here about other things I want to do instead of be finishing up this trip, but I wanted to finish up this trip. There we go. 80? 80's good. I didn't have the cruise control. If they have the cruise control, then it automatically, I've got automatic braking, which means it cuts in with the retarder. And I like the way the retarder, oh, we've given up on lines. There we go. The fun thing to do on a corner. Oh, speaking of giving up, we can give up to the wipers. Did we hit the button enough times? Yes, we did. Okay. And also, it's bright enough. I didn't notice that happening. It snuck up on me, but yes. Now, what's that up on the right there? I thought it was a line of geese. No. Maybe it's just trees or something, or power lines. I don't know. Oh, nice looking. Nice looking countryside around St. Petersburg. Yeah, I think driving south from here is going to be more interesting. Okay, Optimus Prime, time to wake up.
Держитесь правее, а
Thank you.
затем съезд.
Thank you.
Съезд, поверните направо.
There we go, siesting all to hell. There's a sign saying go 90. That's a weird thing to say on a ramp. I'm pretty sure it's not a 90K ramp. And yield.
Держитесь левее.
Well, I guess we do yield. Pulling out. Pulling out. Pulling out. Jeez. Buggers. There, that's a better setting. Now what? Now are we there? 26 minutes, which means 2 minutes. Coming through, don't pull in front. Coming through, don't pull in front. Thank you. No, I couldn't have moved over, guys, because there was guys coming up on my left. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice bridge here. Ain't that pretty? Possibly a real feature in St. Petersburg. Maybe not, but it might be. Kind of nice. I like that. And we're gonna come up here and loop.
Держитесь правее, а затем съезд.
We are. Yes, we are. Almost there, Mel.
Съезд. Поверните направо.
Well, they got a limit of 70. That's a little more reasonable. That there is a limit. And no emerging warriors here. We're starting an highway, although there probably will be people coming up a ramp here. Just trying to whack a mole or whack a truck. Let's signal and get over. Nobody there. Good.
Держитесь правее.
I will. St. Petersburg discovered. Right. Here. Here. And then here. Oh, the HKX. Whatever that is.
Через 300 метров поверните направо.
Tuesday, we were supposed to be here. Wednesday. So, yeah.
Поверните направо.
Yeah. Okay, nobody try to cut it into the right, because...
С вами был Оптимус Прайм. Увидимся в кино.
Yeah. Yeah, let's park it. We will park it because we can. Maybe we'll get some more points for parking. Maybe not. It's not very fancy. Just like that, so you know. I don't think we were broken. Excellent. Well, we didn't. We damaged a few odds and ends of things, but 500,000. A lot of experience points. And we are here. Do we want to put them on just in time? I guess we could. I don't really care. Well, that's if you do it just in time, you get more money, I guess, but... Okay, so let's drive. Okay, let's go find what that dealer was. That
that thing on the other side. This thing. Well, that's an interesting way to get there, but okay. I get it. So,
Цель обозначена.
yeah. We're going to.
Поверните налево.
Yeah. Well, we're empty, so I figure we just pop out. And we did. Go around here like this. And then what? Oh yeah, then we have to be over here. Because we have to somehow do this.
Держитесь левее, а затем поверните налево.
Oh, there's one of these things. There's actually a thing for doing U-turns on the highway. It's weird, eh?
Поверните налево.
How can that be safe? Oh.
Держитесь правее, а затем поверните налево.
Yep. Well, now we go here. And what? Oh, here.
Поверните налево.
Daft dealer. Oh, well, we didn't really want a daft dealer, but
Все,
You know.
с вами был Оптимус Прайм.
yeah.
Увидимся в кино.
We can get fixed here, I guess. Get repaired. Yeah, see? There. And we're good. So we can update the garage, we can get a truck, we do all sorts of stuff like that, get a driver. Maybe I'll do that, eh? Garage manager. There. So I've got money. Yes. There we go. Well, is this going to put me in St. Petersburg? Oh, it does. It's a nice garage, though. Right? Okay. Oh. Okay. And now let's buy a truck. One of these. So we've got, okay, that's the daft dealer. And what? That's the everything. And that's the, I think, was the Scania. So this is how I want to go. Is a select dealer? Yeah. So what has he got? Volvo. I want a Volvo. No, I don't want that one. That one's definitely whack, unless you can buy bumpers. No. Man, Scania, DAF, Iveco. No, I think the bus would be fun, but I think I want a Volvo. And then customize. And I think I can go to, yeah, Globetrotter XL, which is like Cadillac of a truck. And then I can go to a, yeah, 6.2 for mid-lift. Engine, biggest you can get in this is the 750, okay. Transmission, 12 retarder. I-shift 12 retarder with a higher than 264. Yeah, 3.08. And standard inside, unless what's the exclusive look like? Oh. Exclusive, that's got like, what is that? Got a thing. Oh, nicer trim for the seats and stuff, I guess. Oh, it's ugly actually. Oh yeah, they changed that. That's blue. You got a lamp up there. Let's see, I'll just go with the standard. Paint. Well, we can go Canadian. Where's my Corvus? Ooh, there's some scary ones. Russian tractor, sunrise in Prague. Oh, interesting things. But I like this guy. Okay, and I don't know. Yeah, I can put all sorts of stuff. I won't put any of that bling on, and I won't put any stuff inside, because we're gonna buy it as is. Confirm. Purchase. No. Pick the target slot. Target slot is going to be my garage, which is here. There we go. And put that slot there. Okay. So. Now we're going to go back and buy a guy. I think we found a recruitment agency somewhere. Hire a driver. Welcome to the recruitment. So far we got George. Richard. Oh, I want George. Just George looks weird. Let's take George. What has he got for ratings? 0.8. They've all got 0.8. Hire driver. Pick the target slot. Well, George is going to go here. Down to my garage. And he's going to drive that truck. Okay. They do have a truck to drive. Okay. And let's manage our drivers. And means George. Balanced. No, no. Let's get him to focus on long distance. Excuse me. And I'll just let George going. So thanks for viewing, folks. Thanks for following. This was a interesting trip. The next one will be, well, we'll look to see. We're here in St. Petersburg. And I want to go south and explore. And I like heavy ones, so we can go like that. That's decent. That's 51 tons of steel beams going down through there, so that might be it. We'll see. That'll be later this afternoon or tomorrow or tonight or last Tuesday. So ta-ta for now, folks. And like I said, I gotta just leave this going so George can make some money.